guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the state of the world. It has gone nuts. As I've told you guys, I love talking about spirituality. The spiritual warfare battle that we are currently in is so obvious. I just want to give my perspective on it, you guys. I just feel like we're so busy in our day-to-day lives that it can be easy to try to turn a blind eye to what's going on. But this is not the time to do that because the world is changing so dramatically, so fast, and people don't seem to care. It wasn't that long ago when getting the flu was just part of life. 1.5 million people die from the flu every single year. And a few years ago, nobody seemed to care. We didn't walk around with masks. The world wasn't shut down. We weren't forced to be injected with anything. We were encouraged, during wintertime especially, to just take better care of ourselves. But now, things are different. And I'm going to keep it 100 with you guys like I always do. Everyone that I know in my personal life who is getting this virus is vaccinated, okay? Double jab, triple jab, whatever the case, they're still getting it. They're still contagious. They can pass it. They still have to wear a mask. So obviously the vaccine doesn't do anything. People are still getting it. The only people I know who are getting it are vaccinated. Make it make sense. If you decide to get vaccinated, you're giving them consent to inject this virus into your body, right? And it's supposed to help you in the future if you're come into contact with it. Now your body has already recognized it, and now it's better prepared to fight it. But it's not going to prevent you from getting it. And I see it similar to the flu shot, which I've never taken and never will. You're doing it as a precaution, but to try to force people to take this is actually insane. To see people differently based on whether they've taken it or not is actually insane. You guys, 2 years ago, it was none of your business what people's medical history is, what shots they've been given, what medicine they're on. None of that. None of our business. It's a very personal thing. And because people are so frantic in fear, they feel like, oh my God, I need to know. Everyone needs to be vaccinated around me or else I could die. But you guys, the vaccine doesn't stop people from getting this virus, and people who are vaccinated can still pass it. So why do you want more people to get vaccinated if the vaccine isn't doing anything? Now that there has been this virus that has been unleashed into the public, people seem to be in a state of hysteria. And if it wasn't for the news, the media bombarding us with fear 24/7, the majority of us wouldn't even know that this virus exists. There's a 99% survival rate if you're infected. So it's a slightly more severe flu. People try to say, oh, what are you, anti-vax? No, if you want the vaccine, if you feel like that's going to help you, then get it. I am pro-choice, freedom of choice. No other person has the right to tell me what I have to put into my body. And for the people who try to say, oh, well, you should do it because otherwise you could catch it and pass it to somebody else. Again, this virus has a 99% survival rate. So therefore, nobody was saying this with the flu. It's just so obvious, you guys. Anybody, doctors, regular people, celebrities, Nicki Minaj, if somebody has something to say against what's going on right now, if somebody speaks their truth, they are censored. They're silenced. Their content is removed. And the reason this is such a big problem is because that makes it even more obvious that what's going on right now is super corrupt. It's not pure. If there was purity behind what's happening right now, everyone should be allowed to speak their truth. Because what's the fear there? Why are people being censored? Why can't people decide for themselves what is right for them? Now all of a sudden the government is trying to control what goes into your body. What gives them that right, you guys? Let me remind you. Government is put into power through the people, for the people. Representative of the people. We elected them in. Now their job is to serve us, not to dictate over us, not to become authoritarian governments that are not listening to their people who are saying no, who are protesting all across the world. We don't want this bullshit. And again, you guys, if you want to take it, I'm not here to tell you what to do, but what I am speaking for is freedom. You know, again, no government, no person should feel like they have the right to tell you what you have to do with your body. They're using so much propaganda. I was at the gym and this lady came in and turned on the news, and literally as soon as you turn it on, like that's all they're talking about on every single channel, even TMZ. That's all they talk about is this freaking virus. It's just so in our face. Radio, billboard, commercial, subliminals. They're trying to get into your mind to have you so scared, but you don't have to be. You don't have to be. And do you guys want to know why it's on every single channel? On every news outlet, and that's all they freaking talk about? It's because the media is controlled. All of the media, all across the world. There is an agenda at play here. Because when you say something over and over and over and over and over and over, repetition, okay, you start to ingrain the subconscious belief. So now people are out here forgetting that, wow, this virus has a 99% survival rate for people who are unvaccinated. This virus is probably not as big of a deal as the media is trying to hype it up to be. But once they get in your mind, now you're afraid. Now they got you. Now they're able to control you more because you're afraid. And people who are in fear are easier to be controlled. They want to get you to stay home. Wait a minute, if this was about health, then stay home. What's one of the best healers? The sun, sunshine, vitamin D, to boost your immune system. If this was about health, they wouldn't be creating fake foods in labs, genetically modified, and trying to pass it off as real food. If this was about your health, why is there fluoride in our water? If this was about your health, then they would tell you to stop eating meat because that creates cancer in your body. If this was about your health, they wouldn't be putting sugar in all of our foods, which hurts your body, forces your heart to work harder, gives you diabetes. If this was about your health, they'd be telling you to take care of your mental health, telling you to meditate, to exercise, to stop drinking soda, drink more water, sea moss, arugula, healthy herbs. If this was about your health, they'd tell you about healing honey, cayenne pepper, ginger root. If this was about your health, they wouldn't be trying to shoot fear into you 24/7. But see, I know why they're being able to do this right now, you guys. They keep us so distracted, okay? A 9 to 5? Are you serious? You need 8 hours to sleep in your day, right? You need an hour to get ready. What about traffic? You got to drive home. People are so exhausted just trying to survive in this matrix system that we don't even have time to care about ourselves, let alone the world. And it's being done on purpose. On purpose. Now it's like, okay, stay home, work from home, just stay indoors, stay on your phone all day, keep your TV on all day, get into the metaverse, put those damn goggles on your head, all this artificial shit, because they want you plugged in. They don't need you anymore. Like my boy Ralph Smart says. You go to the store, they got the machines everywhere. It's about AI, getting all this information from us off our phones, tracking us. It's like they're siphoning energy from us, you guys. And in China, they just made an artificial sun 5 times hotter than the sun. All this fake shit. But why? I think that they just want us confined. Check out what's happening in China, in Australia, you guys, with these confinement camps. I'm just here to remind you that God did not send us down here to be locked up in cages like animals forever. Speaking of locking living beings in cages, 7-day vegan challenge. But regardless, you guys, listen. We didn't come down here to be locked away and in lockdown forever. Being free is your birthright. Being free is how God made us. We're free. Look, we can move around, we can speak, we can create. We're powerful. Don't let any man or any dark energy try to keep you down. Okay? That's not what we came here for. We came here to be free. We came here to experience life, to be in the sunshine, to be in the water, to experience healing, loving Mother Gaia, Earth, Mother Earth, you guys. This is spiritual warfare, you guys. The people who run this matrix, they know, they're very aware of what I'm telling you. They're very aware of consciousness, how we are powerful creators that can co-create our reality. They're afraid of our power. They know we're vibrational beings, so they keep us in a low frequency so they can control us, siphon our energy, and make the world that they want. Us together as the collective, we consciously, physically, literally create our reality. So if we just go along with it, then that is the world we're going to have. But as we're starting to awaken and ascend, which is what is happening right now, they can't take it. They're trying to stop it, but they can't because it was written. Okay? And so I'm just here to remind you of your power. I'm just here to say, question everything. I'm just here to say, you're not crazy. I'm just here to say, speak your truth. I'm just here. Go within, meditate. For heaven's sake, turn off the TV, take breaks from your phone, remember your power, return to yourself, stay true to yourself, and most of all, don't live in fear and choose love over fear, you guys. I love you. I'm sending you healing energy, power. I'm sending you love. I'm sending you light. And I'm just speaking my truth. I encourage you to do the same. Understand how powerful we are. The way the world, think of World War II. Think of Nazi Germany. Think of how it happened. Massacres, war. It happens when people agree. When people are passive, when people say nothing, when people just go with it. Don't allow it to happen. You guys, we can be afraid to go against the grain. We can be afraid to be different and speak up. But I want you to think about Rosa Parks, the civil rights movement in the South. People knew it was wrong. Obviously, people knew slavery was wrong. And then after that, it was wrong. We're all God's children, right? But people were afraid. And then there was Miss Parks, and she said, you know what? No, I'm not giving up my seat. Like, that doesn't make no sense to me. And she did it, and that's how change sparks. By people saying no. People saying it's not right. Doing something about it. So I feel like I'm going to do my part and speak on it because freedom is our birthright. The governments serve us. Okay? The governments serve us. The governments serve us. Say no. We can do that. We don't serve them. Okay? Stay in your power. I love you. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.